goal. It is 27. 27, that is the number of years that Make-A-Wish of Wisconsin has been operating in Wisconsin.
1984.
We are joined now by Shannon and Ellie. Shannon is Cari's mom.
Hi.
Hi. Can you share Cari's story with us, please?
Oh, where to start? The actual illness? Is that what you're looking for?
Start with the illness.
Whatever you want.
Start.
All right.
How about leading up to the illness? Before. Tell us about Cari before the illness.
Oh, Cari was sassy and sweet and cute, but Cari was our hip-hopper dancer, loved to dance.
Fun.
Took a lot of years of dance at our local dance studio in Mount Horeb. So she was quite the mover and groover. Also just such a good kid. We'd randomly get calls from, say, food pantries or clothes shelters saying, your family is signed up on Saturday at noon to 4 to work. And I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah,
but she always wanted to give back to people, so she'd always sign
awesome.
our name up. So
that's awesome.
So
yes.
When did Cari find out that she was sick?
It was August. It was going into the school year where you normally go to do your doctor checkups, your eye checkups, your dentist checkups, the whole physicals. A month before, she started to have like a little bit of a lazy eye, so we thought, well, maybe just glasses, kind of going into 4th grade, that time of year, that at that age where kids start to have things, you know, where they need braces or glasses and things like that, and just went for a simple eye doctor appointment, and all of a sudden told that we had to do an MRI, and the next day found out she had 8 to 12 months to live, that there was a brain tumor.
Now, is this last summer? Is this 2010?
Nope, this would have been August 2009.
August of 2009.
They said, they told you, they gave you a time frame?
Yeah. And then, yeah. So it was just one of those things, like you're just going for your regular checkups into the new school year and never, ever, ever thought we would have been walking away with receiving a diagnosis such as DIPG, standing for diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma. That's a brainstem tumor that affects all your whole central nervous system. Never would have thought that that even existed, and that there would be no treatments for it. No radiation, chemo, no surgery, no nothing. Just kind of take your child home and wait and just hold him in your arms. So.
And is that what you did?
Nope.
No, yeah. What?
Shannon,
what was the next step for you?
We actually researched a lot. We did the whole, the chemo or the radiation talk, just because that can buy you some time. And so we signed up for radiation. We ended up doing 13 out of the required 30 treatments that they do. But after researching and reaching out to the online community of other families that have had this diagnosis, and also reaching out to more alternative medicine, such as holistic doctors, we decided, since it really didn't necessarily promise 100% that it would even buy us time, we decided that quality of life was more important, and we just went all alternative and holistic and just ate healthy and watched what we ate and tried to do vitamins and supplements and things like that. And the doctors, of course, were like, why are you doing that? Now you've shortened her time to less than 3 months. But she ended up living 10 months, and a quality of life. She was riding her bike to school and playing and dancing, during that time, instead of being rushed around to all the hospitals, going through all the testings. We just took it as she didn't want that. And we kept to our promise that we wouldn't drag her to every hospital looking for a cure if there wasn't a cure.
Now, did you bring her into the equation when you guys were talking about that and figuring it out?
Yes.
What you wanted to do?
Yep.
And did she right away say, I don't want to do that?
Yeah, and she did the radiation when we decided to do the radiation, because you're kind of scared into it right there. She did it with flying colors. We would be in and out. She never complained about it, never cried about it, never anything. She was almost holding us together through it. She wasn't by any means upset when we said we're not going to do it anymore. She was happy with that decision. But
at what point did the Make-A-Wish Foundation come into play?
It was before we stopped going to the doctor that we had talked with Dr. Pichetti, who was our oncologist at the time, who really encouraged us to do it. And we'd been, as a family and in prior business, involved with Make-A-Wish. We've supplied a lot of swing sets to kids who have had that as their Make-A-Wish. So it was very hard for us to be part of that Make-A-Wish group. We didn't kind of want to be part of that Make-A-Wish group. You know what I mean? It was a love-hate. Yeah. Like, it's one group you just don't want to be
So, Ellie,
part of.
Good morning, or good afternoon, Ellie. It's noon. We made it to noon. So you were 7 when your big sister got sick. What is it like as a little girl to have this in your family? What were you thinking about your sister? I mean, you don't. Yeah, what were you thinking?
It was very hard at times, but like my mom said, she kept us all together, and people were making meals for us, and at the point she hated that, and so she would not eat whatever we got made for us. Like, she would, but then she just started like crying and saying that she didn't want to do it, and she started not to want to do that anymore.
How were you and your sister pretty good friends?
Mhm.
Yeah, you would play all the time?
Yep.
What were some of your favorite things to play?
Well, we got a camera from our grandma, and so we used to make up our own little TV show.
Did you have a name for it?
Well, there's this TV show, iCarly, so we did that.
Hi, Ellie.
Or Cari.
Cari. Quick, Curtis. Did you really not? Never mind. Never mind. Do you still have that? Do you guys ever still watch that?
Oh, we just came across a video on a fluke a few months ago, and Cari, they had taped Cari singing Taylor Swift's song with her guitar, and it just showed Cari's true spirits of jamming with the guitar and shaking it up and down, and we posted it on our Caring Bridge and on our Facebook, and it made everyone just remember her and was like, yep, that was our sassy Cari.
When you walked in today, you have this big stuffed animal. It's a dolphin that's holding a picture frame, and what is that from?
It's from our Make-A-Wish trip that we went on to in April of 2010.
2010.
Sorry. I lose track in my mind right now.
Where'd you guys go?
We went down to Discovery Cove down in Florida, down by Disney World, and that was Cari's wish, was to swim with the dolphins, and that was one place that Make-A-Wish had heard of and had great, feedback from, and I think sent other families there, and it was a really awesome experience.
Yeah.
Now, what did knowing the wish was coming, what did that do to your routine? You are dealing with the illness, and you know that right around the corner you're going to be going down to Florida and swimming with dolphins. How did that make Cari feel?
It was actually kind of a sad part for us because she couldn't decide on a wish. And when she finally kind of decided upon this for sure, and we started to make arrangements, her health took a turn.
Okay.
So she wasn't able to physically swim on her own with the dolphins. Part of her disease is it takes your motor skills one at a time. So she had already lost really her way of talking. She couldn't talk. She couldn't really hold her head up on her own. You kind of had to hold her like a baby. She couldn't walk on her own. So it was hard. I mean, she was excited about it, but it was more of a community involvement for our Make-A-Wish. Where we live, the fire department, the ambulance came out. We had a huge parade from our house leading all the way out of town, partway to Madison, to then Milwaukee for the airport. And the fact that the news media followed us through our journey, and so many people changed their lives because of our Make-A-Wish trip and seeing our daughter, and really held their own kids tight. That's our Make-A-Wish.
So, Ellie, you guys had a parade from Mount Horeb to Madison? Pretty much?
It's a pretty big parade.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really long, and we were inside of a limo. The bad thing is there's no bathroom, so you had to wait a while until
because you were driving so slow.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Now, did you...
If you're in a limo and you have to go potty, that's the worst.
Did you get to go... Did you get to go along down with the dolphins?
Yeah.
Was that something fun?
Mm-hmm.
And what's it like swimming with dolphins?
It was very fun, but kind of like weird at the same time, like feeling them for the first time.
Yeah, what do they feel like?
Kind of like a rubberish feeling.
Not sure I would like that.
Did a dolphin kiss you in the face? No.
Tell them about how you swam with the sharks, though, next door in Discovery Cove, right? You and your dad braved
You're brave.
We went into this coral reef, and it was all tropical fish and some stingrays in there, and behind glass there were some sharks. And I put my face up to the tank, and I started antagonizing them.
Perfect. Right before you got in the water with them?
That is funny. The phone number is 855-231-WISH for our Radiothon until 6 o'clock today, 855-231 $94.74. We're asking for $15 a month. That'll make you a Wish member, a Wish Club member, and we're trying to get 27 members by 1 o'clock today. 27 because Make-A-Wish Foundation of Wisconsin has been here for 27
Shannon,
years.
what would you say to someone who's thinking, yeah, I'll donate later. I don't need to do it right now. What would you say to them? Yes, now's the time. Don't wait.
I would say now's the time because from our experience, it wasn't the most magical experience. You always hear of some people's trips because they have this, family time. For us, Cari was sick. But then hearing all the stories from the last couple, from yesterday and things, so many children are lost that day of their wish, that lost their lives. And so, you know what? We waited too long. Cari was sick and wasn't able to experience. And so the more people that donate, the faster we can make wishes happen, which means the faster the kid gets their wish and can actually truly experience their wish. So.
Thank you. 27 is our goal. 855-231-WISH. It's 855-231-9474.
Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.
Nice
Thanks for
to
having
meet
us.
you.